You're right, why should you pick just one coin when you could pick all of them in one chart? I see what you're doing. Smart move. Follow me to the total market cap chart. My friends, crypto family, thank you for still being a part of this video. You won't regret it, we will do some serious drawings. I think these polls are pretty nice ways to know what you really want to see in the next video. So I will try to do more of them so that your voice can also be heard. You choose total market cap, I chose weekly chart, every candle is 1 week, because this is the zoomed out perspective. It's really nice to see something like this. And we got a data here on this chart all the way from 2020. This is the March capitulation, the pandemic crash. Okay, now, just because I like to see this chart doesn't mean it's showing us anything nice at the moment. Now, before any drawings and trend lines, let's just do one exponential moving average. Why? Just to give us the factual state of the market right now, to know where we stand. In fact, let's do 2 of them. And it will tell you everything you need to know right now and what is the risk to the downside. Here's the thing, this is 13 and 21 exponential moving average. 13 is standing at 1.9 trillion, 21 at 1.8. Doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't think about this abnormality of a wick. It's not organic, so forget about it. The market is of course bearish right now, everybody knows that. Now, I wouldn't call for the big words like bull or bear market, but a bull or bear trend definitely. When we are above 13 and 21 on the weekly chart, like all of this time, and it was a nice run from April of 2020 until the May of 2021. So, more than 1 year, we were in a clear uptrend. You can see that we are finding support on 13, never touching 21, which cost us with this handle what? Something else. And that is that bearish stead, this downtrend that lasted a few months. But compared to this, it was short-sighted. After that, well, another move in the bullish manner, a new uptrend was established around the summer of last year. So you get the picture. When we are above this band of 13 and 21, we are bullish. When we are below, we are bearish. And of course, now is the time for you to decide what's happening right now. And I'm showing you this band of 21 and 13 for one simple reason, to clearly know where we stand. We are well below it, and me saying that is not a surprise to you, right? That's why we are bearish. And until you see the price above those levels, we will stay bearish, no matter what the price action will be. So let's say we need to get to $2 trillion total market valuation of all the cryptocurrencies to get bullish. It's pretty simple until you see in the coming weeks market above 2 trillion. No, we're not bullish. And not only that, but with the price of this total market cap standing below those moving averages, the risk to the downside is increasing. So yeah, an option for more downside is open. As long as we are below those moving averages, the risk exists. Of course, risk always exists, but when we are above it, like here and here, the risk is lower. Alright? Good. So, I just don't want you to caught red-handed. Now that we are below it, I'm finding it hard to accept. Also, but it is what it is. Those are the facts, people. Am I in deep shit? Absolutely. Am I out of the crypto market? I'm not. I'm still holding my cryptos. And to be honest, I didn't expect this kind of bearish trend to last this long. But it is what it is. Just to let you know, you're not alone. If you are eating shit, here I am. Now that we established this important part of factuality, what is happening right now, that we are bearish, let's head to the drawings. And here it is, line number 1. I removed everything that we don't need at the moment to show you why we are bearish, still factually. And I know you're a smart guy, I know, it's pretty logical. Here, this is November of last year, we broke below this trend line that we held for I would say months, it was years. This is established at the pandemic low, the March of 2020. We touched this line in October of 2020, made a huge move to the upside. This is the one we're talking about. Touched it one more time and then gone to another move to the upside. This, unfortunately, we made only marginally higher high, which is a sign of weakness in the market. And yeah, the infamous break of this trend line occurred. Now, since we are below it, of course, we are bearish, we lost this uptrend. And what gives me more reasons to say that this trend line is the real one that we should watch. If we make it a parallel channel to the upside, this move just reinforced with this parallel line of resistance. We are making that channel that was holding us to the upside many months, even years. The first resistance started here when we reached that panic low. Here the channel was established. I mean, not established yet, but you know, the inception of it. We traveled and traveled inside of it until we were met with the maximum line of resistance. Here for months we battled this line of resistance until we got rejected. So in some cases, or in some sense, this first touch that we made in February of 2021, so more than a year ago, we get some first signals on which we shouldn't react, but got, let's say, a warning. We are overstretched, we need some time to cool off. It gone and gone and gone for months, and then touched one more time lower band of the channel. So this gives me just the validity of the channel, that it really exists, that it's not just in my mind. Now, just trend line of parallel channel, it doesn't matter. Here we broke either of it and are now in a bearish state, when we are giving back much that we gained in the couple of last months. How will this play out? Nobody knows for now. It's possible that we go lower, test those previous lows that we made last year, and then start a recovery to the new highs. But of course, it's not mandatory. We could spend some time and then move to the higher grounds. All options are open. Since I believe that we never reached that final peak, that pinnacle of the real bull, I believe we will continue to the upside. But here's the thing, everything that you need to know right now, because this is the long-term weekly chart. I'll remove everything and focus on what is happening right now. Listen, it's pretty simple. The downtrend never ended. You can see that we just fight with wicks, this downtrend, not with full body candles. And it can be simpler than this. No chance for a bullish narrative until we break this down sloping line of resistance. Simple as that. And why we could break it, I gave you in the last video when we reviewed the 3-day chart. The possibility of this falling wedge to play out to the upside. So as you can see, we still have some more room inside of this falling wedge, but eventually, if this is the falling wedge, we could break to the upside. For now, market is bearish. No bullish confirmation has come yet. So be cautious, stay careful, embrace the downside risk because it exists. And if you want to know more about that falling wedge and zoomed in approach, check out my previous video on the 3-day chart of total market cap. My crypto pack stays strong, and I'll see you in that video.